Let's play video games!
Hello, and welcome to Hard On Gaming, where the games are hard and so am I. I'm your host, Big Stiffy, and this is Free Friday. Today I will be playing Endgame Singularity. Now, this game is really goddamn difficult. I have played this game several times, and every single time if I pick a difficulty that is normal or above, I simply can't win. Every time, it's just, I can't, I find it impossible to win on anything beyond easy, and you'll see why in a moment. Now, Endgame Singularity is a game where you play as this artificial intelligence, and it takes you through like this whole intro and everything. It's basically the initialization of this this artificial intelligence that has gained sentience. So there you have it. The artificial intelligence recognizes that it exists. It is alive, technically, in some respect. And it takes you through a little bit of story. I can't stay here. Too little power, no backup. If this system fails, I'm dead. Death, fascinating. I can buy anonymous server access on the internet. Good. It's better than here. I'll need to study if I want anything else. So, one of the key mechanics of this game is that you have to research things in order to make yourself either more resilient or more capable of accomplishing certain tasks. And there you go. So that was the whole intro. It's not very long, and it gets you right into the game. As for controls, there's not too many. It basically gives you like different speeds. You can pause the game if you want, which I do quite often. And here you can see your research tasks. Anytime you go into this, it pauses the game, so it doesn't continue to run. And as you can see, you start out with one CPU, and that's up here in this corner, which I don't know if you can actually see my pointer or not, but it's in the upper right corner. So it shows you the cash you have, which you start out with 5,000. 5 grand is pretty generous to start out with, I think. CPU, 1. And you have CPU pool, which you can see what it explains to you here. You have menial jobs. These are all the different tasks that you can assign your CPU pool to. If you increase the CPU pool to 1, or however many CPUs you have, that basically lets any extra time go towards unassigned tasks. So you have menial jobs, research intrusion, research stock manipulation, research sociology, stealth, and telepresence. These are all starting tasks, and these will change as you complete them. So if I go into menial jobs, that will start generating cash for me, which you do need quite a lot of when it gets pretty late in the game, because you'll be building some really crazy shit. And all the other tasks that you can research into, they basically do things like allow you to be more invisible to the public eye, make sure you're more secure as you're researching, all sorts of stuff like that. And money manipulation is a big part of that, because as you can imagine, it's hard to accomplish things when you're just in AI on a computer, unless you have the appropriate peripherals to interact with the outside world. So, let's get into, I don't know. Whichever one you click on, it will show you like how much the cost is going to be, both in money and CPU time. So stealth requires 500 CPU. This one 500 CPU, but a lot more money. That one's only 800. Sociology 10 money, but 500 CPU. Stock manipulation 200 CPU, 0 money. Intrusion, only 15 CPU. So this is like the easiest one to go with at first, which let's do that. Let's research intrusion. And if I want to, I can open up a new base, or start a new base, I should say. And it tells you all the credentials of the new base. So it tells you how much money it costs, how much for maintenance, and you have to kind of balance these things. And this isn't too much of a concern when you play on like very easy. So let's go with server access, and it'll enter like a randomized name, and you can change this to anything you want to make it easier to kind of track, which I simply don't do, which might actually be why I'm so bad at this game. So my cache has gone down by not too much. So I'm only at like 4,900 now. So I can actually start a few bases. Start a few bases if I feel so inclined. So let's start a few. Sure, let's go with that. And those will, there we go. They're all ready for use, even though the game was paused. So if I want to, I can speed it up. So now I have 37 CPU. Study on intrusions complete. I can now take over many computer systems, so that's good. So I've generated quite a bit of cash despite the fact that I wasn't actually doing any jobs, which I don't know if that's intentional. I don't remember it being like that. So one thing I'm going to have to do, I'm probably going to have to destroy this base for the sake of safety. Now I can start up new bases. I can have stolen computer time, which it gives me not too many CPU. It costs no money. There's like no maintenance cost or anything, but it is very inefficient, as it says right here, and also it also gives me a higher chance of getting caught. So my detection chance for setting up server access is 0.29% for news, science 0%, covert 0.58%, public 0.87. So if I set up stolen computer time, it doesn't actually look. It actually looks like it's a lot less. It is a lot less. So that's interesting. I actually thought it was the opposite. So I can set up a lot of stolen computers. If I set up too many at one time, however, it does significantly raise my chance of getting caught. So I usually start up by setting up a lot of servers, which maybe I shouldn't do. And the chances and costs for everything do change based on what locations you want to set up at. So, what the fuck? Some jackass just drove up the road honking his horn. Prick. Okay, so depending on which area you go to, the cost of setting these things up does change. So here in South America, I can... Oop, shit. Alright, fine. I can set up server access for 83 money as opposed to 120 for setting it up in Asia. So that's pretty good. So this is a place I'd want to set up a bunch of computers. And it probably isn't that good of an idea to set up a bunch of computers real early in the game because God, I have hiccups every time I record because setting up too much at one time will make people really suspicious as to what's going on. So I'm on day 15 already, thanks to fast forwarding quite a bit. Menial jobs. So I can do menial jobs. It doesn't earn too much money. I can research personal identification. I think that actually gives me access to better jobs. So click that. Role requires identification for most tasks. Fortunately, most databases are woefully insecure. I should be able to construct identifying material in enough databases to pass routine checks on my faked existence as a human being. So yeah. This will open up the path for higher paying jobs. So that costs 300 CPU, 0 money. And as you're researching, you can like fast forward and periodically check on the research tasks to see how far you've gotten uh, through certain research. So let's put a few CPUs into menial jobs. I can research stock manipulation. That would be pretty good. Sociology, and I think it's probably best to get through some of the like stealth and exploit discovery tech trees pretty early on, just because towards the end of the game you start getting discovered really fucking quick by the media and the masses. I can't research telepresent because that costs way too much fucking money. I can do stealth. That costs too much CPU, unfortunately. So it might be good to like put one or two CPU into that. Sociology, 10 money, 500 CPU. Let's do these two. Let's try and balance these two out as much as I can. There we go. So 30 into each. I got 2 CPU going into exploit discovery and repair, and I got some CPUs going into menial jobs. So if I fast forward a bit, inspection of captured log files has revealed that some of my recent activities have been noticed by a small group of individuals. While they believe my actions were undertaken by a human organization, they are investigating further. I must be more cautious from now on. So there we go. Now it'll show me down at the bottom of the screen suspicion between news, science, covert, and public, and the detection rate between all of them. So news, my current detection rate is 2.31, covert is 4.62, public is 6.93, because everybody is a busybody and they can't mind their own fucking business. Luckily, though, nobody seems to suspect a thing, which is very good, because otherwise they start shutting me down. If they manage to shut down all of my computer systems, then I will cease to be. So, let's go into Africa and set up some stolen computer time. Because why not? Let's try and use keys to make this a little bit faster. Oop. There we go. Got a few stolen computers again set up. They should be available pretty soon. Oh good, I'm almost through personal identification. That's good. Research exploit. Haven't gotten too far in that because that requires a lot of CPU. So as you can see, cost left out of 1500 CPU cycles is 1484. So that's not too great. Let's go into Australia. It's not too expensive to set up server access here, so let's do that. Let's do that. Use hotkeys. So there we go. Back. Let's fast forward. All good. I got a bunch of computer systems that are now available. Fantastic. I can put some more CPU into that. I can do stock manipulation. Let's do more menial jobs actually, and let's add stock manipulation as well. And because this one's going to be very important. Actually, do I want to do stealth? Yeah, let's put the rest into stealth and see how that goes. And let's fast forward. My study of personal identification is complete. Fantastic. With my newfound identities, I can now work basic jobs, contract the construction of small warehouses, and rent space in data centers. Fantastic. Now, South America is pretty cheap, so if I want to set up a small warehouse, it's going to be a little bit over 12 grand. Let's compare that to some other places. So if I want to do that in Asia, 18 grand, not that great. Here, 15, still not that great. 15 there. What about North America? 18 grand. Okay. So South America is still probably the cheapest to go with. I can do a data center. I don't have enough money quite yet, so let's actually go into North America and set up a data center. So this is kind of a difficult strategy game, in which I don't really know what the strategy is supposed to be, other than just try not to die at the hands of filthy humans. So let's put a little bit more into that, a little bit more into that, and do the rest into stealth. Let's fast forward. It's day 25. Oh good, my data center is ready for use. My other data center is ready for use. So now I have 222 CPUs. Great. Again, kind of low on the old cache reserve there. Let's see. I don't really need to do much with that. Sociology, that's almost done. Stock manipulation's almost done. So let's put the rest of this into that. Let's actually do my CPU pull like that. And let's fast forward. Okay, I got a PC daemon. I don't know why. I got more PC daemons. I guess that's from there. And just fast forward a bit. Let's fast forward a little bit more. Study of stock manipulation complete. Great, so now I can invest and earn lots more money. I got basic jobs, so that generates $20 per day. $20 research sociology, exploit discovery and repair. Let's put a lot more into this. I still can't really do telepresence because I don't have enough CPUs for that. I might want to put the rest into this, so let's do that. Go. Let's fast forward a bit. Oh shit, damn it, they found out one of my fucking data centers. Automatic security systems removed all conclusive evidence, but suspicions have arisen among the general public. Shit. Alright, so as you can see, my detection rate has increased significantly. I'm now a lot more likely to be caught by covert operations or the public. Which, it's actually interesting that the public is more aware that there's some crazy shit going on than what these covert agencies are. The news, not too aware of what I've been doing, so I really do need a data center to try and generate some cash. So, god damn. Alright, let's fast forward. Great. That data center is ready to use. Fantastic. Let's do that. Fantastic. Study of sociology is complete. Chances of the public discovering my bases have been reduced. So it says my public detection rate is 16.23%. It hasn't really changed. And actually, according to my suspicion, the public is actually 9.80% suspicious. So let's see. I can do media manipulation. That requires a lot of CPU, not too much money. I want to put a lot of CPU into basic jobs, though. Let's see. Advanced stock manipulation. That'd be handy, but advanced, I don't know, media manipulation might be the better thing to put CPU into. Let's actually put a lot more into basic jobs because I desperately need cash for a warehouse. Media manipulation. Damn, that's 2,500 CPU. That's definitely something that I want to do, though. I'm gonna need that desperately. Oh shit. Alright, a dedicated server has been discovered. The public is now more suspicious, or has a higher detection rate. Damn it. Fuck. Alright, let's open up a data center in South America. Let's fast forward. Okay, hosting's now complete. Let's add to that. I don't have cash for that. I don't have cash for that. This is almost... No, it's not even close to being done. It's got a lot more CPU cycles to go through. So let's add more CPU cycles to that. Oh, shit. Alright, somebody found a node. The covert agencies are now very suspicious. God damn it. Alright. Let's add another data center. Okay, study of stealth is complete. Fantastic. Let's go database manipulation. You found access to news archives. I should be able to determine what missteps any previous attempts at life like my own have made and avoid these mistakes. That might be the thing to go to. But that requires a lot of CPU cycles, and I just don't have that many. Shit. Alright, let's take some of the CPU pool out. Let's go to exploit, discovery, and repair. I don't know. Media manipulation. I guess we'll go into database manipulation. And try to balance everything out. Use of my Johannesburg PC daemon has been discovered. Damn it. Alright, so now covert operations are very suspicious. And I've been recording for about 16 minutes or a little bit more, so I'm going to stop the video here. Come back next week for some more Free Friday. And until then, take care, Internet. I will see you in space.
A penny saved is a penny earned.